Now, let's begin our class. Again, we'll have oral work first. Today's story is a man of great importance. You may think it over. Who is the man of great importance? The story goes like this. Many years ago, a group of soldiers were busy repairing a broken bridge. The work was directed by a corporal. You know corporal? Corporal is an officer of a low rank, actually of the lowest rank in the U.S. Army. The soldiers were moving a heavy log to the top of a mound. That is to move the log to the big piece of wood to a higher place. But they were not strong enough. Perhaps one more pair of hands might help. But the officer simply did not help. He simply shouted his commands loudly. Move it! Put your backs to it! Don't stand looking! Move it! Just at this time, a gentleman dressed like a common person, like a civilian, passed by. He stopped and watched, and then asked the officer, "Why don't you help?" The officer was angry. "Don't you know who I am? I'm the corporal. I'm not a soldier." "Oh, I beg your pardon," said the gentleman. He threw off his coat and went to help the soldiers. With his help, the soldiers put the large piece of wood to the higher place. The log was in position. When the gentleman put on his coat, was about to leave, the officer did not even want to thank him. Then the gentleman said to the corporal, "Next time, when you have a job of this kind, and when you find you do not have enough men, send for me." Then the corporal said, "May I know your name?" The gentleman said, "Sure. My name is George Washington, the Commander-in-Chief of the Army." "Bye-bye." The corporal stood there, astonished, unable to say a word. Now, after hearing this story, you are expected to have pair work. In the pair, one of you is to imagine yourself being the corporal and retell the story. The other will be to imagine yourself being George Washington and retell the story. After you have warmed up to this story, be ready to give a teamwork, to give a performance in the front of the classroom. Give a performance of the whole scene. Okay? Okay. Now let's begin our pair work.
The repairing
Give a performance here. Which group is ready?
During the Independence War, a group of soldiers are busy repairing a ruined bridge, and I'm one of them.
Now, here comes the so-called corporal. He always tells others to do this and to do that, while doing nothing himself.
What a heavy log! One more pair of arms, now we made it.
Now, fellows, put your backs into it. Don't stand looking at it. Move it.
Hello, sir. Come to see your soldiers are in trouble. Why are you standing by?
Don't you know who I am?
Oh.
I'm a corporal. Corporal is corporal.
Corporal, I beg your pardon, I'm sure. Come on, soldiers, let's move it. Well done, soldiers.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, don't waste your time. There are still hundreds of logs to be lifted before the sunset. Be quick.
Hey, sir.
Hey,
The last time you had a singing job and have not enough men, just send for me. I will come and help.
but that's good. May I ask your name?
My name is George Washington, the chief commander of this army. Just goodbye, sir.
George Washington.
Oh, George Washington!
I don't want to be a soldier any longer, especially when you have a terrible officer, just like the one we have. Look at our corporal. He is so arrogant, so complete, and he always thought he's most important man in the world. He always gave his order in a loud voice. And that day we were sent to repair a wooden bridge, and we were trying to carry the wooden log to the top of the mountain, but it's too heavy. Oh, I think just one more pair of arms, the work would be easy. So I went to our corporal asked for help. Sir,
What?
would you please do us a favor?
You are the man to do it, I'm not the man, huh? Looking at it. That's heavy, but it's your job. Remember, take it. Move. Don't look at me.
Yes.
Hey, sir.
What?
Why don't you help them? There's not enough men.
Do you know who I am, huh? I'm the corporal.
Oh, corporal.
I'm the officer here.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'll help them. Hey, guys, can I help you?
Oh, sir.
It's heavy.
Yes.
Okay. Put it here. Now, all the things are alright.
Oh, it's very kind of you. Thank you.
No, thank you. It's that man. Next time, if you have a task like this, just not have enough men, just send for me. I will come and help.
Sir, may I ask your name, huh?
Sure.
What is your name?
My name is George Washington. I'm Commander-in-Chief of the Army. Goodbye, sir.
Sir, I'm sorry.